Welcome to this tutorial on Enter-PSSession, a powerful cmdlet in the PowerShell remoting series. Enter-PSSession allows you to create interactive remote PowerShell sessions, giving you the ability to work on remote computers as if you were physically sitting in front of them. This is an essential skill for system administrators and IT professionals who need to manage multiple machines efficiently. Enter-PSSession is a cmdlet that opens an interactive PowerShell session with a remote computer. Once connected, you can run commands directly on that remote machine, exactly as if you were working locally on it. This interactive approach is different from running single commands remotely because it maintains a persistent connection, allowing you to execute multiple commands in sequence and see results in real time. The basic syntax for Enter-PSSession is straightforward. You type Enter-PSSession, followed by the -ComputerName parameter, and then provide the name of the server you want to connect to. This simple command structure makes it easy to establish a connection quickly. The ComputerName parameter can accept either a computer name or an IP address. Let's look at a practical example. When you type Enter-PSSession-ComputerName server01, PowerShell establishes a connection to that remote server. Once connected, your prompt changes to show the remote computer name in square brackets, like this: server01:PSC:\\. This visual indicator confirms you're now working interactively on the remote machine, and any commands you type will execute there. Enter-PSSession supports several important parameters that give you more control over your connections. The -ComputerName parameter specifies which remote computer to connect to, using either its name or IP address. The -credential parameter allows you to provide alternate credentials if you need to authenticate as a different user. The -configuration name parameter lets you connect to a specific session configuration on the remote machine. Finally, the -useSSL parameter forces the connection to use encrypted HTTPS, adding an extra layer of security to your remote session. When you need to connect with specific credentials, you first store them in a variable. Use the get-credential cmdlet to prompt for a username and password, saving the result in a variable like $cred. Then, when calling Enter-PSSession, you add the -credential parameter followed by your credential variable. This is particularly useful when connecting to servers where you don't have default access, or when you need to use domain administrator credentials. When you finish working on the remote machine, you need to properly close the session. You can do this in two ways. First, you can use the exit-PSSession cmdlet, which cleanly terminates the remote connection and returns you to your local PowerShell prompt. Alternatively, you can simply type exit, which accomplishes the same thing. Either method ensures the remote session is closed properly and frees up resources on both the local and remote computers. Let's recap the key points about Enter-PSSession. First, it creates a one-to-one interactive connection to a remote machine, meaning you work with one computer at a time. Second, all commands you type execute directly on the remote computer, giving you full control. Third, this cmdlet is perfect for troubleshooting issues and performing manual administrative tasks that require real-time interaction. Finally, remember that your session remains active and connected until you explicitly exit it, so always close your sessions when finished to free up resources.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.